Digest. Game day in Miami versus the Heat, and I'm going to answer this question right away. No Kyle Lowry tonight. He's missing with personal reasons. Gotta wonder what that might be. Maybe he wants his return against Toronto to be actually in the city of Toronto. I'm not sure. Maybe something else is going on, but either way, we don't see Kyle on the court tonight. It's just us versus the Heat, who do have Bam and Jimmy, who supposedly I don't think we're guaranteed to play, but they are on the court right now. And it's going to be a good one, guys. We are fighting for positioning in this Eastern Conference. And speaking of which, I did just post a video breaking down my projections of where everyone's going to land in the East. So at some point tonight, whenever you have a moment, go check that out. Let me know what you think and give me your projections. But I'm going to start off by showing you guys my bet. So there it is, over 22 points, or sorry, at least 22 points for Fred VanVleet. I hit the over at 21.5, and then I got Scotty Barnes over 5.5 rebounds, so he needs at least 6 to hit his bet. And so far, all right, Scotty's got a rebound, Fred VanVleet has 3 points. It's very early into the game. We'll see where this one goes, but the score is currently 15-11 in favor of the Miami Heat, who are already in the bonus. So let's see what goes down, guys. We've been playing great basketball recently. I can't quite, communicate how happy I am with Chris Boucher. It's been awesome. And Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet, I mean, they deserve to go to the All-Star weekend. Do your thing and vote for them. I'll play the animation right now because we got to get to it early.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
And I'm seeing in the chat that I sound a little echoey. Let me see if I can fix that up real quick. Okay, I think this is why. Hold on here. All right, I think that might be good now. But thank you, chat, for letting me know, as always, when I'm having technical difficulties. I'm still relatively new to this, but man, it's a pleasure to tune into the chat and see people already dropping like spikes, excited to be watching the game together, all that good stuff. We got a great community here, man. You guys are the best. I got Mustafa already asking me, Josh, how are you, man? Mustafa, I'm doing great. Having you ask me how I'm doing is just a well-oiled tradition here. So, man, thank you. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing great, too. We got York Baller here. Of course, Marcel Martin's already in the chat. Shouts out to Susie. Got Blake Richards here. Man, just a bunch of regulars in the chat. Appreciate you guys. And, of course, Magnetic Knowledge. I could go through them all. But thank you guys for showing out very early and supporting the stream. And right now, Duncan Robinson thankfully misses that shot. So I got a bit of a sore throat right now. Fred VanVleet throws it to OG in the corner. Just misses it, and there we go. Chris Boucher fighting for the rebound, but gets it stripped. Oh, man, he does that a lot where he'll go and get a rebound, just work his tail off to get it, and then someone will strip it. He can be a little errant with it when he gets it, but, Miami's blown a couple of alley-oops here. And then in transition, Chris and one. Let's go, man. Chris Boucher. Wasting no time, building on the good basketball he's been playing recently. I love what I'm seeing from the Canadian. We already got 30 live viewers out here, so shouts out to you guys. Appreciate it. Tom Duke dropping the bonjour in the chat. Man, Chris has been too good. I love what he's doing. He's just focused on energy instead of stats, I think, and it's just helped his all-around game. So do you guys have any bets on this game? Let me know in the chat. I'm sure my guy Tom Moreau's throwing down some skin on this game somewhere. And as you can see, I did put this out on Twitter beforehand. It's a plus 210 bet. So if this one hits, it's over triple your money return. Get involved with me beforehand on Twitter. We're betting all the time when the Raptors are playing. Oh my gosh. Got to clear up my throat a little bit, but we already have a super chat from who else but Marcel Martin. He's saying this super chat is dedicated to Boucher. Man, shouts out to Chris. He's been playing so good, and Marcel Martin taking note and letting everybody else know. Appreciate the greatness while it's happening in front of us. Initially for the... Oh, whoa, Tyler Hero. Okay. Crazy dunk by him. 21-18, the current score. Chris Boucher's got it. But where I was going talking about Chris there is he isn't a pending free agent. Oh, and Fred from deep misses that. We don't get the offensive board. But Chris Boucher, for the longest time, I felt like it just didn't really make sense for the Raptors to hold on to him. As maybe I don't know, harsh as that is to say, we already have 3 centers, 2 of which, Kem Birch is locked up under contract. Precious Achiuwa is going to be sticking around. And we wanted a 7-footer. I still want a 7-footer, but Chris Boucher is making it pretty difficult to let him walk in free agency. And I think he will want to stay with Toronto, just being a Canadian. They are the first team that really believed in him. There's a ton of reasons why I think it could be of mutual interest to have him stay. But I know the Raptors are going to be tight with their money this offseason in terms of paying Chris. So we'll see how that develops. But either way, Right now, he is playing great for this team and definitely making a case to get another contract. York Baller saying, I love the hustle. That is just the name of the game for Chris right now. It was frustrating him watching him come out earlier this season and just struggle to be like, you know, a rim protector, 3-point shooter. Like he was trying to play like Miles Turner right away. And now he seems to be modeling his game after Dennis Rodman. And I think it's just benefited all of his game. I already said that, but I am definitely at this moment just so high on Chris and very happy with him. Marcel Martin saying, if we don't get Bomba, I'm going to shed a tear for what could have been. Supposedly the asking price is only one first round pick. And I say that like it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. A first round pick, especially to a team like the Raptors, who have just consistently found impact players really wherever in the first round. You don't want to give that up. But for a player like Mo Bamba, I think Tom Moreau is saying the truth here. He would be a 7-footer that'll help protect the rim. I'd like to see him put on a little bit more weight and just become, I guess, like that freak athletic center five. But right now, he is definitely capable of helping out our team. And for the right price, I'd like to see it happen too. But I don't know if a first round's considered too steep in Masai's books. You know that man makes his money in the draft. We already got 50 live viewers. So if you guys are watching this, drop a like spike. Help grow the channel. It's always appreciated. We're still getting this question. Hey, Jimmy in the chat saying, where's DJ Wilson? I don't know. I wish I had the answers on DJ. I think by now his second 10-day contract might be close to up again. Maybe I just have a terrible track of how long time has been, but I feel like DJ Wilson, there's a good chance we might not see him again. And I'm saying that brutally honest because I don't see him getting a third 10-day contract or a long-term contract. And he's had some health issues as well. He was great when we had him, and no matter what happens from here, the Raptors have boosted his stock in the NBA, and I think another team will give him a chance to come out and play. So that's a redeemer of the whole situation. But to give you the direct answer, I do not know where DJ Wilson is, unfortunately. So Tom Rose saying, Boucher, Quitier, La Maison, c'est inévitable. I'm going to try to decipher this. I'm not good with French. Boucher, bringing down the house, it's inevitable? Tell me if I got that right, Tom. I'm a bad translator with French. I'm a bad Canadian, man. I'm not bilingual, but I do know some Italian, so we're working on that. And after watching Goodfellas the other day, I had to open up Duolingo and start ripping it again. Working on the Italian, but Tom Moreau throwing out some French in the chat. Run them pockets saying OG's pass button is broke. That is the one thing that's a little frustrating about OG. He's not a natural primary ball handler, and of course that affects his playmaking. He plays so much better off ball. Like, I don't like the idea of him being our primary ball handler really ever. Could he do it? Sure, I guess, like if he continues to build, but is it ideal? Not really. I'd rather just let him play off ball, be great at defense, shoot open threes, and then take it off the dribble when he needs to. Magnetic saying, I clap for every bucket. Do y'all? You know what? I usually start clapping when it's defense time, but I obviously get hyped up for all the buckets too. Gabe Vincent misses the mid-range shot. Fred VanVleet gets the rebound, almost steps out of bound, and then gets it to Chris, and Chris is fouled by Caleb Martin, I believe. Martin's been a nice pickup for the Heat. I've seen him have some crazy games, some big dunks, some big three-pointers. He's been electric for the Heat. No longer playing with his brother on the Charlotte Hornets, but the Heat definitely got a baller in Martin. And I assume that's Caleb Martin. There's Caleb and Cody. Pretty sure that's Caleb Martin, but Mustafa saying, I lost my 1-month streak on Duolingo. I had like a 200 one going, and I broke it too, and I felt so depressed after. I had to like do 5 lessons in one day to seemingly make up for it, but still, the streak was gone. It's not like Snapchat where you can message them, hey, my girlfriend's going to kill me. I didn't snap her today, and we lost our streak. It doesn't work like that. Duolingo's about their money. You can pay for it back, I think, but I lost mine too, Mustafa. Don't feel too bad. Jeremy W. asking, Josh, what big can the Raptors get that will actually help them and not cost the Raps a major piece? Well, Tom Moreau mentioned it a little earlier, but probably Mo Bamba when we're talking about not giving up a ton from the current picture of the team to get an impact guy. It is good to get rid of a draft pick instead of someone on our roster because we're deep and I like the way that we look on the floor right now. I would say probably Mo Bamba. I think Sabonis and Turner will probably be a little bit too expensive for what we want to give up, at least. I still like our team a lot. We don't need to do anything drastic, but I'll say Mo Bamba for now because that asking price is relatively decent. And oh my God, Precious. That was like a Russell Westbrook shot in the mid-range. Pivots on his back foot, turns around, gets it to go off the glass. Okay. Precious the new Russ. All right. That was some sweet, sweet offense in the mid-range by Achua. Wow. I did not picture that coming. Precious is always surprising me with random things. Marcel saying Precious with the touch. Yeah, that was a finesse move there. I mean, we always talk about he's handcuffed with those oven mitts, can't finish in the mid-range, but right there, looking like Kevin Durant. So currently, at the moment, our leading scorer is Van Vliet with 5 points. I've been a little disconnected with the game at the early going here, just trying to communicate with the chat a little bit before we really get into the thick of it. But Fred Van Vliet does have 5 points. You guys already know I have the bet on him to go and get 22. And then Scotty Barnes, give me 6 rebounds, my boy. I could use it. And he's only got 1 right now. But very early, I'd say roughly on pace. Let's see where this thing goes. Van Vliet's got it right now. 1:20 left in the opening frame. Gives it to Scotty Barnes. We're up by 1 point at the moment. Into the mid-range to Champagny. Back out to Fred. Beautiful off-ball pick. Oh my God. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The off-ball pick by Precious Achiuwa to get him open for the corner 3. Bro, we're running Steph Curry plays to get Fred Van Vliet open. That is wild. Unreal stuff. Great job by Nick Nurse and great execution by the guys on the court and Freddie V knocking it down. But I can't ramble for too long because we got another super chat. Marcel Martin says, Josh, please don't compare any of our players to Russell Westbrook. I'll try to avoid doing that. Prime Russ was pretty sweet, but yeah, we don't want to mention that name too much in the modern NBA right now. I'm sure we have some Russ fans in here that want to like kill me for saying that, but yeah, Russ has just been getting memed so hard on the Lakers right now. Fred from deep. Oh, Fred knocking down the deep 3. And when I say deep, I mean very deep. And this man just had no hesitation whatsoever, pulled up. Freddie V, making it look easy out there. But did anyone else see that rap song that someone made for Russell Westbrook and sent it to him over Instagram DMs? I think I saw it on House of Highlights this morning. I was cracking up. And the comments are always so divided between people like, this is why athletes have a difficult job and it's a mental game and you're the reason that the team's losing. And then there's this other half that's like, bro, this was bars, like the fire emojis, everyone laughing. Oh, and Fred again from 3. Misses that at the end of the buzzer, but we're up by 3 points, 30-27, the current score at the end of the first quarter. I'm happy to see us come into a game with a little bit of conviction and be leading after the first because even throughout all this winning basketball we've played in January, I can't say the first halves have been great. But right now, a very nice start for the Raptors and Fred Van Vliet jumping up from like that slow little start to 11 points now. Let's see what he gets up to tonight, guys. It's a new headline for Fred Van Vliet every single time he steps on the court. And we already got 75 live viewers. If you guys are watching this, help grow the channel. Drop that like spike. Always appreciated. Oh, and Jeremy's telling me to get all the propaganda. My bad, Jer. I'm going to get it right now.
If you
Vote
for
Fred
me,
Van Vliet
all of your wildest dreams will come true.
or don't and be judged forever by me in the chat. Okay, Mustafa saw the song that I'm talking about. Yeah, it was killing me. Whoever put the time into that is ridiculous, but I wouldn't even put it past myself. That was funny and creative, but some people obviously look at it and like, you're the reason that he's messed up right now. And the one time I actually kind of do side with that is looking at the way Philadelphia treated Ben Simmons. Don't get me wrong. The Sixers fans, like they have the right to demand more from their star guy, but man, they ran him out of Philadelphia. It's Ben Simmons' fault, but oh my God, the people in Philly are cruel. But we've been knowing this, so... I wonder when he's going to get traded because this has been a circus for a long time. And I got to say, I do respect Daryl Morey for being like, oh, you want to throw a temper tantrum after you let us down in the playoffs? Okay, you know what? We're not going to give you up on some like, fire sale rate. We're going to get the value back for you that we truly believe is worth it. So, he's parking his behind until something that comes through is the right deal. And I respect that, man. I really do. It's a business and Ben Simmons needs to remember that. Yeah, Marcel Martin pointing that out too. When was the last time we led in the first? Hasn't been in 2022 yet. Tristan Phipps saying, is that like Spike and Arrow from Skyrim? You know what's crazy? I don't know. I actually don't know. But whenever I play it, I always say I got my Skyrim arrow on the screen. So I'm going to assume by all of us relating it back to those memories of Skyrim, it definitely is. But I got to check with Ben because he always hooks me up with the animations. That game was elite. No other way to put it. Elite. I get so much nostalgia even hearing the soundtrack. It's wild. All right, here we are. Second quarter of basketball underway. That was a great first quarter. OG Anunoby with the ball. Throws it into the interior. Scotty Barnes back out to Pascal. Misses the three, but the offensive rebound caught by Precious, and he's fouled by Gabe Vincent. There we go. I always forget how big Dedmon is. He is huge. How tall is that guy? He's got to be like 7'2" and kind of like wide. His stature kind of reminds me of Taco Fall, but of course, like a couple inches shorter than that. Big boy. But anyways, Precious Achiuwa has it in the low post. Shoots another mid-range shot, almost gets it and spills off the rim. He's getting cocky with it now. I like it. Precious Achiuwa showing a little bit of confidence in the mid-range. I'm down with that. Marcel Martin saying he wants to see Justin Rodman. We already got to see a bit of him in the first quarter, and clearly Marcel likes what he was seeing. The man just eats up the offensive rebounds, and then Dedmon getting a bucket on the inside there for the Heat. Scotty Barnes bringing it up court, driving with the ball, kicks it to Pascal Siakam, who's backing down Tyler Hero in the post. Oh, throws it to Scotty Barnes on the interior. Scotty misses that. Oh, Scotty's got to get his touch back. And then Precious Achiuwa, of course, there to get the offensive rebound, but it's tapped out of bounds by the Miami Heat, staying with the Raptors. I got to put on the Flames for the offensive rebounds because that is what's been so forgiving about this team. As much as we're young and we're learning and the offense has wavered at times, the ability, Scotty, what a read by Pascal Siakam, but Scotty Barnes unfortunately blowing the dunk. That's tough. Great read by Spicy P though. And then no. We did not just foul Hero. They're calling it on OG Anunoby. Maybe they're saying he got in he inhibited Tyler Hero's ability to land after that jump shot, but I didn't think there was really much contact at all. Was that ball first? OG looks like he didn't do it. He looks innocent to me, but anyways, Tyler Hero will be shooting 2 at the free throw stripe. Scotty's got to work on that touch. Someone in the chat, it's York Baller saying Scotty's cursed or asking if he is. At this point, maybe. I don't know what the answer is here, but Scotty Barnes, I mean, he's a rookie, right? So it's somewhat natural to have these ebbs and flows throughout your freshman campaign in the league. I don't doubt that. That's normal. We've even seen him have a few dips before, but yeah, I've been noticing, especially so recently, the shot's just not falling. I'm not too concerned, but I'm definitely on the same boat here. I'm a little bit, aggravated by it because he's had a few opportunities to help get the Raptors get some points on the board, and they just aren't falling for him right now. OG Anunoby pulls up for the 3, misses that off the front rim, but Precious Achiuwa again with an offensive rebound. He's already got 3 or 4. Gives it to Siakam in the paint. Back out to Chris, who shoots the 3. There we go, man. Chris Boucher. You guys already know I'm drunk off the bagged milk. Chris Boucher knocking down a big 3-pointer for his team. Where's the butter animation? That's the money. There we go.
You smooth.
Bagged milk. Chris
You're creamy.
knocking down a big time 3-pointer.
You taste like butter.
3-and-D basketball.
Your butter.
There we go. Oh, perfect contest by Siakam. Oh, and Dedmon rips away the rebound from Chris. Dedmon gets it back in the paint, throws it off the glass, and misses that putback shot. Good defense by the Raps there. Siakam has it, gets it to OG in the high post. Backs in, gets open, and just misses the left-handed layup. But Chris Boucher there with the offensive rebound, misses that. He wanted the foul, no call. The Heat have the ball. Fusion Clips asking, is Lowry playing? No, he's out for personal reasons tonight. As a Raptors fan, I like to think that's because he didn't want to face the Raptors unless it was in Toronto. But maybe I'm incorrect here. That might be wishful thinking. But no matter what's going on with Kyle, I hope he's okay. To confirm he is not in the game, that is exactly what's going on, though. And wow, Scotty Gorgeous pass to Chris Boucher. He had to double cock on the finish there and go back up, but amazing find by Scotty Barnes. Precious Achiuwa already has 7 rebounds. This is getting crazy. Scotty goes up to cover Tyler Hero. Hero drives, just blows right by Scotty. Yeesh. Pulled him out to the 3-point line and beat him to the rim. And Tristan Phipps saying, LMAO, Barnes just loves the no look. He loves it so much. He just did it again. As I'm saying that, he just did it again. Pascal in the paint, and it results in an assist. Okay, Scotty, you can look wherever you want. As long as you're getting assists like that, I don't mind. I love to see him forcing the creativity into his play, though. It's cool. And then we end up fouling the Heat here. I think that's on Scotty. Yeah, Scotty's looking a little bit confused here, so I believe he ends up getting the foul. Wow, Precious Achiuwa, already 7 rebounds, 2 points. I did take Scotty Barnes on the rebounds. I'll put it back up just because we have some more people in here right now. Those are my bets on the night. Fred VanVleet, at least 22 points. Scotty Barnes, I need 6 rebounds out of him. We'll see where that goes. He already has 1. Oh, make that 2 rebounds for Scotty Barnes. Make that rain real quick for Scotty. Bam Adebayo with the ball, gives it to Hero. Hero drives, gets it to go with a right. Hero currently averaging 20.7 points off the bench. He is leading that 6th man of the year conversation. Explosive guy, man. That's that 3rd year in the NBA that you really see guys go from a spectacle to a winning player, and Tyler Hero's done that for the Miami Heat. Precious Achiuwa backing down Pascal Siakam backs him down and gets the left-handed finish. There we go. I am so sorry, Pascal, for every bad thing I said about you. I'm so sorry. I'm eating my words. And there we go. We got Marcel Martin dropping a super chat. He's saying Scotty will be impactful in this game outside of scoring. He's already showing how to do that right now. Definitely. I mean, coming into the league, the whole rap on Scotty was, this kid might not even average 10 points this season. He's just going to play make and give you great defense. We drafted him with that being the rap on him. And of course, he comes with that amazing personality that uplifts his teammates, being a leader. All that weighs into the decision to draft him. But right now, I think we got to look at the scoring that he was able to do out of the gate as a nice glimpse of the future. Consistently, he can play, make, and play D, though. And right now, as Marcel's saying, he is doing that. And shouts out to Marcel, the legend, for the super chat. Mustafa asking, is Gary still out? And Tom Moreau answering, he is. Well, I know that it's not a serious injury. Hopefully, Gary's back pretty soon. I mean, we could get all the depth on this roster as we possibly can because, the bench, I know all those guys will be in the starting lineup. Our starting 5 is completely loaded with all of our scoring options. Don't get me wrong. Guys can still come off the bench and provide great defense, a little bit of playmaking too. But for the most part, all your good scorers are in the starting lineup. Oh, Pascal Siakam with the ball covered by Hero. He's chopping him up a little bit. Might pull up in the mid-range. He does. Airballs that, and it's rebounded by Tucker. Or I guess taken by Tucker. It's going up the court right now for Miami. Under the rims, Hero gets the ball. Shoots the mid-range. Misses that, and then it's rebounded by Achiuwa. I got to say, I was early on Tyler Hero. I liked this guy before. A lot of people knew about him at all. Watching those high school games, he would talk that trash, and he was just so lethal. I mean, take this with a grain of salt, but he kind of plays like, it reminds me a little bit of Kobe Bryant. And don't freak out at me. It's just the way that he moves so quick in the offensive zone with the ball. He hunts down the mid-range shots. He does have a little bit of that killer mentality. I'm not going to boost Tyler Hero too much. I know giving him that Kobe comparison is sort of just like offensive borderline, but I love him as a bucket getter. And Kobe Bryant was a bucket getter. And the intensity too, just the way he moves with the ball on offense. It reminds me a little bit of Kobe, but I don't want to get too carried away here. Tom Duke saying, Josh, let's hear it. Pascal is our best player. Okay, I don't know. He's our most well-rounded player. I'll say that. I think Fred VanVleet's ability to score, play, make, all that, and be a great two-way player too. I know the man's only 6 feet tall, but Fred VanVleet is probably our best player, but man, it's close. You know what, Tom Duke, I will give it to you. I think he's our best well-rounded player, and basically 1A, 1B to Fred VanVleet right now, but I can't believe I would even be making an all-star case for Pascal Siakam if you were to look at what I was saying about him like 2 months ago. And to be honest, it was fair. He was struggling immensely. And I just didn't always even see the effort there from him. But something has happened. This Raptors roster is locked in. They're settled back into Toronto, and we're playing winning basketball, man. A chance to get to 22 and 19 tonight. That's great stuff. I really hope we can do it. And then we got Magnetic Knowledge dropping a super chat saying, this is just for Gary Trent Jr. No other reason. Shouts out to Gary, not in the lineup today, but of course one of Magnetic's guys that he wanted to shout out there. So hopefully we can see him back in the lineup again soon. Tom Moreau bringing up a good point here, a little bit of healthy perspective, saying that Pascal has allowed FVV to shoot more. I mean, when Pascal Siakam's doing what he does, you're going to space out the floor for everybody around you, and he's starting to get a lot more respect in the post. And I've been saying this recently. I always know, he can score in the paint. Like, I mean, at his position, you need to. We've been knowing this, but I think his physicality and how he's fighting through contact is starting to demand a lot more double teams. And of course, that logically opens up the perimeter a lot more for the Raptors. So you're definitely right, Tom, to say that Pascal's recent play has definitely elevated Fred VanVleet's in the process. It's wild. We're running Steph Curry-esque plays to get Fred VanVleet open to knock down threes, and he's doing it. I just love it. And let's be real. Fred VanVleet is like 2 times the defender Steph Curry is. And I don't want to like hammer this comparison too hard because it's not an adequate one. Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. But still, Fred VanVleet's doing something remarkably special here for Toronto. Which brings me to spread the propaganda a little bit here.
If you
Vote
vote for
Fred
me,
VanVleet. Let's make this
all
happen.
of your wildest dreams will come true.
Mike Kamina popping into the chat saying, good evening, peeps. Good evening, Mike. Happy to have you in here, man. Fred VanVleet with the ball, gives it to Siakam, who shoots the 3, misses that, and it's out off the Miami Heat. Oh, wait, hold on. Out off of Chris. All right, Miami ball. And we got someone holding up a stand or an audience. We got someone holding up a sign in the audience saying Montreal, Chris Boucher, cheering him on. That's cool to have some representation down there in Miami. And there we go. Pascal Siakam using his length to cut off that entry pass to Jimmy Butler. And then at the other end, Bam blocks Precious. 2 former teammates. I kind of slept on the fact that Precious is coming back to Miami for the first time tonight. And then Jimmy Butler gets the layup to go at the other end for the Heat. 39-39 is the current score. There is 6 minutes left until halftime. Chris Boucher gives it right back to Fred VanVleet. Freddie V throws it in the paint to Pascal, who shoots the mid-range and nothing but net, man. Pascal! You can't slow this guy down right now. I am seeing something different from him, an edge I have not seen before. A chip on his shoulder. And I credit Bobby Portis for stepping him a little bit because Pascal Siakam didn't just curl up and, act like it didn't happen. He was getting right back up in Bobby's face, and I respect that a ton. If you're going to be a top player in this league, you shouldn't back down from anyone. And Pascal Siakam has been talking the talk and walking the walk. Siakam has it right now in offense. Miami just hit a 3, so we are down by 1. He drives. Chris from the corner 3. Drives after the pump fake. Gets it to go. Way not to settle. Chris Boucher. Pump fake. Gets PJ Tucker to bite. Goes to the rim and gets the difficult layup. Love what I'm seeing from him. Flames got to go back on for Chris. We got 91 live viewers. If you're watching this, drop a like spike. It is always appreciated. And then we end up fouling Jimmy Butler at the other end. So Chris Boucher already has 12 points in 12 minutes. He's got 4 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 1 from 3-point range, only 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He's playing amazing tonight. Just a 180. Complete 180 for Chris Boucher compared to what we were seeing earlier this season. People are dropping the bonjour in the chat. Brian's saying, I agree. He seems tougher or something, more gritty. And yeah, and Brian's, of course, referencing Pascal Siakam here. That was the thing that kind of like aggravated me a bit about Pascal, is because all the best players in the league, like, they want it. Like, they'll get in your face, they'll hit buckets, they'll grill you. And I'm not all about the disrespect game. That's kind of one of the things that I don't love about the NBA. But let's be real, it's a double-edged sword. It's entertaining. It's not always classy. But I just like that Pascal Siakam is at the point where, he's not going to let some other guy in the league talk down to him. And he's backing it up with his play. There is a different demeanor here, guys. I'm noticing a very different outlook from Pascal Siakam. He seems pissed off, and that's what I want. Let's get this man to All-Star Weekend. I'm still got to get the animation going, but Fred VanVleet on the ball, on the perimeter with the ball. He's driving, kicks it out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty shoots the three, just misses that. Offensive or defensive rebound gathered there by Hero, and up the court, gets it to Jimmy, and Jimmy tried to kick it back to another Heat player in transition, but then we get it. Oh my God, another alley-oop pass from Scotty Barnes to Pascal Siakam. As Marcel Martin was saying earlier, regardless of scoring, Scotty Barnes is impacting this game already with his passing. Came into this league a playmaker, and that's what we got. Oh, and one bucket for Bam as he beats Justin Champagnie off the dribble. Champagnie's kind of holding his midsection there a little bit. I think he's all right, maybe a Charlie horse or something, but Bam will be shooting for the extra shot at the line after getting that bucket. Pretty exciting first half of basketball. Both teams playing some decent defense. Both teams not settling a whole lot. They're going and finding their shots. I mean, this has been a good game, and I'm just happy to see some competitive momentum between these two groups. And guys, I'll remind you one more time, if you haven't seen the video yet that I just posted before coming on live, which by the way was the reason I was a little bit late getting onto the stream, go check it out. I give my projections of the Eastern Conference. To give you the quick rundown, you know, I'm going to spoil the video. If you guys are watching the live, I'm just going to spoil the video and tell you anyways. You can go watch it later and like get my reasoning behind everything. But basically, the way I see things going down, 1, Brooklyn Nets. Number 2, the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 3, Chicago Bulls. Number 4, the Miami Heat. Number 5, the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 6, the Toronto Raptors, avoiding the play-in game, getting comfortably into the first round. And then at 7, I have the Hornets. 8, I have Cavaliers. 9, I have Celtics. And then 10 spot, you guys, this is a hot take here. I'll put on the flames to say it. But I do have Trae Young and the Hawks making it in at 10. Ooh, and Scotty Barnes going up there and getting the putback dunk. There we go. Tied at 47. 3:45 left until halftime. And Duncan Robinson, nothing but net. He had a slow start to the season. I don't think he's still quite living up to that payday he got, but figuring it out a little bit. It's hot cold for shooters, and Duncan Robinson can hit shots at an unprecedented rate. Another undrafted guy. Shouts out to him. But yeah, I do have... I think the hottest take I gave there was the Atlanta one, because right now they're like, what? 17 and 25. Like, they suck right now. And without Trae Young, they look like a lottery team. Even though they're not, they act like it without Trae Young. But I got a feeling, it's like a gut feeling that this second half of the season, Trae Young's going to get the guys on his back and he's going to go for a run. We end up turning over the ball. Miami has it. Butler drives. Good defense there by Scotty Barnes. No foul. He misses the layup. And Mike Kamina asking 8th Cavs. Yeah, they're in 6th right now. I just think with the injuries they've had, like, inevitably you got to come down to earth a little bit. I mean, I think there's a good chance that they'll survive the play-in tournament and go into the playoffs. But, yeah, I have them going from 6 to 8 right now. But I got to give the Cavs full respect. It's just when I look at it, man, Sexton's out. So's Rubio. I know you got Rondo now, but basically all of your playmaking and ball handling responsibilities fall on Garland, who I get it, is being an all-star right now. I just don't know how long this can continue at the exact rate it's been at. But hey, they've been proving people wrong all season, so we'll see what happens. Foul called on the Raptors. Bam Adebayo was fouled. I think it's Pascal Siakam who ends up picking up the foul. Yeah, blocking foul. 50-47 the current score. 2:30 left until halftime. And guys, halftime, you already know what's coming. The hot takes segment. We're going to open it up with Marcel's Minute, as we always do. But definitely, if you want to call in and have your voice heard over the live stream, get your opinions in, your hot takes, get in contact with me at Josh D. Goodwin on Instagram. You can send me a DM, and we'll hook it up so that you can have your voice over the live stream at half for, you know, a little bit of a minute-long rant. Always keep it respectful, but let me know what you're thinking about this game and what the keys are to the second half. Looking at the box score quick. Boucher has 14 points, 4 rebounds in 15 minutes. So good. Siakam's got 12 points, 4 assists. He's 6 of 11 from the floor and has, oh man, Siakam already has 4 steals. Spicy P playing the two-way game. And VanVleet's got 11, 1, and 2. He's got a good start, and I'll put up those bets for anyone who's wondering. I do have a bet on VanVleet. And then Scotty's got 6, 2, and 3. So he's actually had a little nice balanced line there. And as you can see, I do have Scotty rebounds, so need 6 from him, or sorry, I need, 6 from him, currently at 2. And, I mean, Precious Achiuwa, where's he at? He's got 10 rebounds already and 2 points. He might only be 1 of 4 from the floor, but the bucket he got was a beauty. Pulled up in the mid-range, played the bank, got it to go. But the rebounding, it's just simply unrivaled at the moment for the Raptors, what they're doing. Oh, Precious already has 1 steal, 1 block, no turnovers, and he's got 3 offensive rebounds. Big time energy from Achua, facing his ex-team too. And guys, we have 100 live viewers, but we only have 40 or 38 likes. If you guys can help me get that like ratio up a little bit, I'd appreciate it. You guys are the best. Drop that like spike, man. We've grown this channel so much, and we are so close to 22K. I can't wait to have it actually hit that number so we can do the follower giveaway and give away that 1-of-1 custom piece of clothing. And yes, whether you were our first subscriber or the last subscriber to make it 22K, everyone has a fair chance to win this. We're just going to run it through a script and have it randomly assigned to a user. So wait for that announcement. We're definitely excited to give away that piece of clothing. Tristan Phipps saying Precious could get another double-double. He needs 8 points to get there, but he's already taken care of the rebounds, so we'll see. And tonight, yeah, the NBA honoring the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. So, I mean, I'm assuming most people in here already know the work that he's done in the world of social justice and reform. Definitely got to pay my respect and acknowledgement to him right now. Using the word shout out definitely feels respectful, but MLK Day in the NBA and everywhere else definitely need to put on some respect for him and what he's done, again, for justice and social reform in the United States and around the world, really. Bam Adebayo at the line. Shoots the free throw. Gets it. Brian in the chat saying, love this channel. Tried watching that Luka guy, but he's wicked annoying. That's, you know what? I actually, before I joined the Raptors Digest, I mean, I was always Raptors Digest, like, big fan. They were my #1 channel, but I have seen some Luca Rosano. I mean, as a fellow Italian, I can say this. His accent is quite funny. I like it. It's kind of charming, actually. I like the accent when he's speaking about basketball and all that. But you know what? If you guys are here in my live stream, stick around in this live stream. We've only been going for not even half a season yet, and it's already grown so much. So we got a community here that's loyal, and I appreciate you guys showing all the love. Van Vliet with the ball, throws it to Scotty Barnes, gets it back. Fred Van Vliet was cooking in the first half, still is. As I'm saying, that runs out of bounds. That's all right. We'll give Fred some benefit of the doubt there. And then in transition, Bam gets the layup to go. Those were some long strides by Bam Adebayo. What's Bam's real name again? I forget it. It's like totally not Bam, though. It's something elongated and crazy. I can't remember. But someone let me know. Someone hit a quick Google search. I'm curious. Raptors turn over the ball again. We're getting a little sloppy with it here. Ball is with Tyler Hero, gets it into Bam, and then Bam bricks that little shove shot in the paint, and there we go. Scotty Barnes with the rebound. You guys already know I bet on that. And then at the other end, doesn't get it to go. He wanted the foul call, doesn't get it. And then, okay, Fred Van Vliet kind of playing just hard lane defense there. Gets a big piece of Jimmy Butler, and usually when that happens in the NBA, he'll most players help the other guy up just because it looks a little malicious. Fred Van Vliet kept looking the other way and walked away. No love lost from Freddie V. But you guys do me a favor. Get Fred Van Vliet into the All-Star game. I'm spreading propaganda left, right, and center to help this man get in. Do your job, vote. I've been voting every day that I can. But, I definitely want to see this happen. I don't want to hear nothing about LaMelo Ball. I don't want to hear nothing about Derrick Rose. And I definitely don't want to hear anything about, who was the other guy that was on that was ridiculous? Kyrie Irving. I was like, come on now. Like, Kyrie? No, he hasn't played nearly enough games. I get it. He's an all-star caliber dude, but the fan voting sometimes gets a little out of control. Mustafa saying his name is Idris Adebayo. So I don't really know how you get Bam from that, but it's a pretty sweet handle. I can't blame him for picking that name, but Idris is the legal name, I believe. Fred Van Vliet with the ball. He's covered by Bam, a.k.a. Idris. Throws it down to Pascal Siakam, who gets it to Scotty Barnes. Gorgeous operation along the baseline. They just threw the ball down the ladder until the last man got it open, and Scotty Barnes there to get the little push shot on the baseline. Great passing by the Raptors. And then Tyler Hero, he's smooth, man. Gets a little runner in the lane to go. And then a great little pass by Scotty Barnes. I love when he's able to run up the court with a full head of steam and then make a pass out to one of the wings. I find he's just so good with that because he's misleading with his eyes. And Precious Achiuwa, that's what you get for trading him, man. Huge dunk on the Miami Heat there. When he throws it down angry. Gotta get my flames on for Precious. He is hooping right now. Maybe on his way to a double-double. Someone mentioned in the chat. I'd like to see that. Adebayo with it in the high post, covered by Chris Boucher. Pulls up in the mid-range, misses that, and it's rebounded by I almost said Bam, but who other than Precious to get the rebound? That's like number 11 or 12 for him. Fred VanVleet takes the pick from Scotty, throws it over to Precious. Oh, Precious getting into a little bit of trouble here. They almost send the double team, dribbles his way out of it, jacks up a heavily contested three, and it ends up bricking it. Geez, Scotty and Pascal, hands on their knees, looking a little bit distraught with that possession. But Precious Achiuwa holding on to it for a little bit too long, and that does bring us to halftime. So the Miami Heat are up on the Raptors right now. I believe, is that an accurate scoreline there, 58-51? It is. So we are down by 7 points at half. Not ideal. We had a great first quarter. A little bit sloppy basketball catching up to us there and getting the Heat back into the game, or getting the Heat the lead. It's going to be back and forth all night. I know this one will come down to the wire. But guys, you already know it is halftime, and you know what that means. Let me play the segment. It is time for some hot takes, and of course, it's tradition now. It's the segment within a segment, Marcel's Minute. Some segmentception here. Okay, here we go. Marcel, I'm giving you a ring.
Yo, hello.
Marcel, how's it going?
Hey, man, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. That was a fun first half of basketball. Not really the score we wanted at halftime, but Raptors playing all right, man. What'd you see?
I mean, you already know what I got to say, man. It's not how you start. It's how you finish, baby. It's how you finish. And I got to say, man, I'm loving Chris Boucher. I'm loving everything I'm seeing from him. The hustle, the smart plays, the IQ. Like, you can just tell he's been watching nothing but film lately. Like, he hears the slander, and he's doing something about it, and I love it. I'm loving the effort. Not seeing a whole lot from my man Justin Rodman today. It might not be his game. That's fine. And I've also said earlier during the game, we might need to bench Scotty another game to let him get his legs back. But now that we're at halftime, I feel like we need to keep Scotty in. Let him keep cooking. Let him warm up because he's starting to make some good looks and smarter plays. I'm loving to see it. But Fred's going to have to switch his play up. I don't think we need Fred to be our primary scorer for the second half and be more of a facilitator because every time he attacks that basket, man, it's a turnover.
Yeah. Fred VanVleet can get a little bit into those bad habits on offense when he wants buckets, but you're definitely right. Out of the gate, Scotty Barnes looked a little bit concerning, but right now the passing, it's looking really good, and of course he's getting a couple timely buckets too, so that's huge. And yeah, you got one of your Rodmans out there with Chris Boucher, but Champagny not getting the same run. So do you have a big second half prediction or a key to the game for the Raptors?
I mean, my prediction is we're going to win the game, baby. Is that how
there
you
we go.
I mean, come on. But I think the key to the second half is just changing up our offensive schemes. Like I said, I think Fred needs to facilitate a little bit more, less scoring, less attacking the basket, play more inside than outside, really. The threes are dropping at a good rate. We're also limiting their threes. It's not raining threes out here, but I think we need to play more inside ball. Precious is having his own version of his own revenge game.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
loving it. You know, he's looking good out there, so I think we need to keep him, Boucher, and keep Scotty. And those three, I think, combined can really help us get the win tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Marcel. Well, dude, thank you as always for calling in, man. Marcel's Minute is a segment within a segment, and you never want to miss it. We'll see you in the chat in the second half.
Yes, sir.
Marcel's Minute never misses. So let me see quickly if anyone else is looking to go on. We got Magnetic's mouthful now. All right. There we go. I'll give him a call. And he's saying that the chat has spoken. This is Magnetic's mouthful right now. Let's clear up the floor for him. Oh my god, I got my face in the thing. It was a pretty funny angle there, but for anyone else looking to call in, at Josh D. Goodwin is my Instagram handle. You guys can send me a DM and join the hot takes segment. Just waiting for Magnetic here. Oh, it's telling me to try again. All right, I'll give him the ring right back. There we go. We got Magnetic now. You hear me?
Sorry, I don't know. I tried to accept it. My bad.
Yeah, no worries, man. All good. We got you now. So what did you think about that first half of basketball?
Okay, Chris Boucher, again, being absolutely stellar. Love to see what Chris has been doing lately. Honestly, he's just been phenomenal. Justin Champagny, nothing great tonight. Justin Rodman. But I think Scotty Barnes is going to have one of those nights. I think it's a Scotty night.
Yeah, you think so? Well, I got that rebounds bet on him.
I got the Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, and the Siakam jersey. I chose to wear my Siakam tonight because of the triple-double. But I think Scotty might have a little something cooking there.
I think so too. I mean, like, the buckets weren't falling for him early, but the energy seems high, and he's trying to be very creative on the offensive end. So far he did look good. I agree with you.
And people talking about Precious in the chat. I think Precious has been great. What has he got, 12 boards?
Yeah, I think someone might be trolling with that because there's no way we should actually be trading Precious. Like, tonight's a statement.
Right? No. And is Goran Dragic actually on the bench?
Like, is he on the bench right now, like, with the Raptors?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trolling like he's sitting in the fan.
Yeah, he's probably sitting on Miami's bench still, trying to hop on the roster, but
trade Goran. Love Precious.
Magnetic, you got any specific keys to winning the second half of basketball?
I don't know. Nick Nurse should maybe spice up the bench a little bit. Maybe like a little bit of Svi. I know you and I are both high. Always on Svi.
Man. Svi Mikhailov.
Always believe in Svi. He'll come around.
Yeah, no.
Stop the slander.
He's got that skill set.
I don't know. Utah's been really cold lately. I think Nick Nurse is actually trying to get Scotty Barnes hyped up again.
Yeah. Well, whatever he's doing, Scotty Barnes does seem a little revitalized right now, but that was Magnetic's mouthful, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, Josh.
Turning into another regular at the halftime hot takes, and I appreciate it, man. We'll see you in the chat during the second half.
Go Raps.
Oh, hold on. Forgot to hang up. There we go. Got it now. Good hearing from Magnetic. But guys, if anyone else wants to call in, I mean, you know where to find me. At Josh D. Goodwin on Instagram. Send me a DM. We'll get you on here. We'll get you speaking. I got some hidden requests right now. Let me see. Diljit sending me a DM, showing some appreciation. Diljit, you got to hop on sometime, man. I'll leave it at that. But whenever you're ready to come on, give a piece of your mind on the hot takes segment, please do. But I appreciate you big time, my guy. Well, there we go. No hot takes. You know, maybe I'll call my dad. I'll see if he's watching the game. And I'll be honest, my dad's not really a big basketball guy, so I don't know what he would have to say, but let me see. I'm gonna call my dad right now. Bear with me, guys. If anyone else wants to call in, I mean, you can hop in right now and get on the live stream. I always say just, keep it concise and respectful, and we're good. You can come on and get angry, though. Give the team a piece of your mind. Down by 7 at halftime. What's with that? All right.
Hey,
Dad, how's it going? You're on the live stream right now. Do you happen to be watching the Raptors game?
I was earlier, yeah. It's in halftime now.
Yeah, it is. We're getting the hot take segment rolling right now. Do you have anything to say about what you saw in the first half of basketball?
You know what? From my uneducated point of view, I got to say I was a little surprised at Fred with his turnovers.
Yeah,
that kind of caught me a little bit off guard. That's pretty out of character for him. I don't know if he was trying to rush things or try to take advantage of opportunities when he saw them, but it just seemed to me to be a bit rushed.
No, I actually noticed that too.
And Precious needs to share the ball a little bit more.
You know what? He is 1 of 4 from the floor, but he's rebounding it like crazy. But you're right. Those are some good takeaways, Dada. That's not bad, actually. for an uneducated opinion.
For an old ball guy who doesn't understand basketball.
Yeah, not bad at all. All right, Dad. Well, I appreciate it. And next time you're watching a game, you got to call back in and give everyone a piece of your mind.
All right, will do.
All right, talk to you later.
Good job tonight, bud.
Thanks. Well, there's the old man, guys. So had some stuff to say. I can't say I'm fully with him on the Precious Achiuwa needing to pass the ball a little bit more. But you know what? I think he's probably referencing that play there at the end. I think it was going into the second quarter where, I mean, he just held onto the ball. He tried to pass it off. Then he got double teamed. Then he just jacked up a late three and it bricked. That's probably the one he's talking about there. And he is 1 of 4 too. So you know what? Maybe Mr. Goodwin knows a little bit more about it than I thought. But anyways, guys, that is the hot takes segment. I'm just begging anyone to call in and give their hot takes. I want someone to get fired up like Magnetic and Marcel. Guys, come give a piece of your mind. I know you're a diehard Raptors fan. I know you have Instagram. Hop on and let me know what you saw there. You can just go on and repeat everything that was already said, but I want to hear from you nonetheless. And guys, for anyone who, I'll bring it up one more time, for anyone who hasn't seen the video I just dropped on Raptors Digest breaking down the Eastern Conference, I'm very eager to tell me, or to hear where I've gone wrong here. Because you know what, I promise you, I didn't get it right. So, like I said, I'll go over it very quickly. Let me make sure I don't, so no DMs still. I'll go over it very quickly. In my Eastern Conference projections, I had the Brooklyn Nets finishing in first in the East this season. Then the second seed, I have the Milwaukee Bucks, the reigning champs. I need to give them that respect. I think they're an overrated team except for Giannis. But I'm also not going to undervalue the best player in the world. He will help you put up W's. The 3 spot, I got the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, another guy where I'm just not going to undervalue what he does for getting regular season W's. The playoffs, that's a different story. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely not counting him out there either. But I think the Chicago Bulls can get to the 3 seed. And then at the 4, I have the Miami Heat. You know, they've stayed pretty steady as a good team in the Eastern Conference and picking up Kyle Lowry. Their guys are a little bit older. Tyler Hero's having a breakout season. I really shouldn't be saying this right now when we're facing the Heat, but you know, we'll see who gets the last laugh eventually. But for now, I did project them to be the 4th overall seed in the Eastern Conference. At the 5th spot, I took the Philadelphia 76ers. And I was damn tempted to put the Raptors above Philly, but ultimately, I got to respect the fact that Philly does have an MVP caliber guy in Joel Embiid. And I mean, they have a lot of playoff experience. They're kind of veteran. They're a pretty veteran team. And they have a chip on their shoulder. I mean, remember when Kawhi left us and then we ran it back to a 58-win regular season? I mean, I'm not saying Philadelphia is going to do that, but it goes to show you can lose one of your best players and use a feeling of not vengeance or anything, but you know, you can lose a big piece as a good team and continue to push forward and sort of ride through the momentum of, you know, he left us when we could have won. That's how it felt with Kawhi. And right now the Sixers are playing with some purpose and a chip on their shoulder. And then the Raptors, that's who I got finishing at 6. So you guys know that means they will avoid the play-in tournament and they can go right into a first-round matchup in the playoffs. Like I said, it could be the 5th seed, but I'm putting the Raptors realistically at 6. Let me know where you guys stand on it. And a win tonight would really help us keep moving in that direction because in the Eastern Conference right now, it is tight. Then the 7 spot, I have the Charlotte Hornets. The 8 spot, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. I just had to justify it a little bit earlier. I mean, the Cavs are doing great. They're overachieving a bit. It's tough to get a read on this team, right? Because they lose Colin Sexton, they lose Rubio, and they already have like multiple 7-footers out on the roster or out on the floor at multiple times. So it's like Garland just needs to carry all the playmaking responsibilities, all the primary ball handling responsibilities. That falls basically on one player now. And I get they got Rondo, but Garland's playing like an all-star, which is what has made it work. And I think they'll still make the playoffs. You know, 8 seed, there you go. But I see them coming back down to earth a little bit. And then the 9 seed, I have the Celtics. I think they're going to move up from the current spot at 11. And then the 10 seed, this was the hot take. This was the flaming hot take. I have the Atlanta Hawks. And a big reason why, I mean, I'll leave some of my explanations to the video, but a big reason why I went with the Atlanta Hawks here is the New York Knicks are vying for that last play-in spot. And I think that Trae Young, you guys already know what New Yorkers do to Trae Young, the kind of energy they give him. Trae Young's a villain. And I think right now he's having a great individual season. He's being counted out. You know, people think that the Hawks are done, and maybe they are. I'm not saying they aren't, but I think that they have a good chance because of Trae to go on a very good run in the second half of the season and potentially sneak into the play-in. So those are my hot takes. That's my projection. Go check out the video and let me know in the chat right now where I'm going wrong. And also, we have 100 people in here, so if you guys have not liked the video already, please help me out by dropping a like spike. I think we're coming back to the second half of basketball now. I will check my DMs briefly to make sure that I have no one else calling in. And people taking Dallas saying great takeaways, Papa Josh. Yeah, he was a very good addition to the hot takes segment. You know, I called him on a whim there. I didn't even know if he was watching it, but he did a good job. And he even said it. Uneducated basketball opinion, but does follow the Raptors, you know, fairly surface level. And ever since I started streaming, he is watching most of the games. So I'll try to get his opinion a little bit more often, but appreciate you guys showing love. Let me go through the box score quick. Sorry, that's why I'm on my phone right now. So the box score, to briefly recap it, I think everyone already has a pretty good idea. But Precious Achiuwa, 10 rebounds, 4 points. Not great efficiency from the floor. He's 2 of 6, but has a steal and a block in the process, no turnovers. He's playing with energy, has 3 offensive rebounds. I mean, this is the revenge game for him against the Heat. They traded him away in the offseason, part of the Kyle Lowry deal. And Precious Achiuwa has really found a rhythm for us off the bench. Van Vliet, 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. I mean, he blew up for like 8 points there in 2 minutes, something, maybe even less time than that. But Fred Van Vliet's explosive. And it was mind-boggling to see us draw up an off-ball pick play to get him an open corner 3. And I don't say that like, oh, that never happens in basketball. It does. But it's just so reminiscent of how the Warriors like to get Steph Curry open. And, I mean, right now he's shooting kind of Steph Curry numbers. I like, legit, he is. Career comparison, you can't do it. But this season, Fred Van Vliet is doing something special. At least from shooting threes. He's averaging above 22. You guys get what I mean. I don't want to, like, bring Steph into this, but Van Vliet is his father. And Scotty Barnes, 8, 3, and 3. Siakam's got 12 points. Chris Boucher's got 14 and 6. I'm going to go over those quick because we are back underway here. And the Heat missed a 3-pointer. Offensive rebound by Bam. That was a long board. And then Duncan Robinson throws it back into Bam. And there we go. Pascal Siakam's 5th steal of the night. And we're just starting the second half. Fred from 3 gets it. Fred Van Vliet. That's what I'm talking about. Flames on for Freddie. That's my guy. I got the bet on him right now. That's 14 points for Van Vliet in the game thus far. This is going to be a good one, guys. Don't go anywhere. Raps down by 4. It's in the post with Bam Adebayo. He's covered by Precious. Bam misses that off the glass. And rebounded by Scotty. You know, I got that bet too. We're rolling. I like this start to the second half right now. Good stuff. OG Anunoby's got the ball. Feeds it down to Scotty Barnes. Good job corralling that entry pass by Scotty. And then we get back the offensive rebound, partially because Scotty batted it out. And then no call. The Heat wanted a charging call. And then Scotty shoots the 3, gets the 3. Scotty Barnes, man. There we go. Magnetic and Marcel both saying, well, Marcel even admitted earlier this game he was a little iffy on whether or not he wanted Scotty Barnes out there for the most of the game. But right now, both of them agreeing with me at the hot take segment at half that he's having a really good game. Even if it's not scoring, it's the passing and the D. But right there, knocking down an important 3-pointer for the Raptors. We're down by 1 point. End of the shot clock. Jimmy misses a shot. And then it's rebounded again by Scotty Barnes. There we go. Oh, gorgeous pass. And No. I'm so tired of Scotty Barnes being robbed on assists. OG Anunoby catches it, finishes around Duncan Robinson, and they're saying it's a charge. No, he was not set. Oh, that's some garbage. There is no way. And the ref said it with his chest. He did it immediately. Like, what? Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Did we reverse the call here? What's happening? Okay, never mind. I guess we reversed the call. Like, am I tweaking out for no reason? I thought initially they called that as a charge, but OG Anunoby will be shooting the extra bucket here, and Scotty Barnes picking up a gorgeous assist. OG misses it. But either way, guys, what a play. We're up by 1 point again, and this has been a red-hot start to the third quarter. Gabe Vincent with the ball. Throws it over to Jimmy Butler, who's guarded by Van Vliet, and Freddie V knocking the ball loose there for a moment. Jimmy gives it to Bam. Bam misses the mid-range shove shot. Yeah, Bam looks a little frustrated on offense. I like this, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Entry pass to OG Anunoby, and then OG getting a little sloppy with it. Turns over the ball looking for the cutter. And in transition, oh, great job by Fred Van Vliet. Speaking of Bam Adebayo being a little bit out of it on offense, Fred Van Vliet doing a great job. Oh, if he hits this. Oh my God. I would have needed to stand up and leave the room if he hit that. That would have been the defense to the offense. But either way, I'll take a great defensive play in transition by Fred Van Vliet. He basically risked being on the craziest poster all time standing in front of Bam, but he stood there ready to take a charge. Instead, Bam tries to get around him, blows the layup, and then we get the ball back. But gorgeous stuff there in transition defense by Fred Van Vliet, even though he missed the three at the other end. But guys, I got to spread the propaganda a little bit more.
For me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Marcel Martin saying, bro, if Fred hit that, Marcel, I know. I was ready to leave. Game over. Fred Van Vliet doing crazy things on the floor right now. He might have missed that three, but I love it. He wants to build on the momentum. He knows he just made a big play, so he doesn't think twice about getting down there and jacking up a three, and I trust him to shoot those. Bam Adebayo gets open, gets an uncontested dunk. That's a nice little pass by Duncan Robinson. Fred Van Vliet carrying it up the court. He's guarded by PJ Tucker. Scotty Barnes has it. Am I the only one that thinks PJ Tucker's a little bit overrated at this point? Maybe. He's just catching strays right now. I don't even need to bring that up. But Pascal Siakam in the paint. Gorgeous. Very quick off the dribble. Pulls up. Shove shot. Gets it to fall. In traffic too. Spicy P. I am damn shamed for not having a Spicy P All-Star animation, but that speaks to how big of a 180 he's done. He's forced himself right into that conversation. And good job. Good job, Scotty. I know he just fouled Bam, but yeah, if you're going to foul hard. And that wasn't dangerous. It was a hard foul. Nothing easy. Good job by the rookie there, making sure Bam Adebayo doesn't drive to the rim. Marcel Martin saying that spicy touch. And Ghetto Pat saying, Raps playing great so far. OG in foul trouble. Pat, you're always typing in all capitals. I love it. It's intense. But yeah, Raps are playing great. That deserves to be in all caps. And OG, thank God, I think they reversed that call. Otherwise, he would have picked up another foul on offense with the charge. But the refs did the right thing, awarded him his free throw. He might have missed. But how many does he have right now? I don't even know. Ooh, he's got 4 personal fouls at the moment. Well, good thing we have 5 wing players that can all play good defense. And wow. Jimmy soars up, gets the big two-handed jam. I wouldn't say over Precious Achiuwa, but kind of contesting it. Either way, Heat get the bucket. The score is 61-62. We're down by a point. And then the alley-oop doesn't quite make it, but Precious has it still. OG shoots the 3, knocks it down. That's a huge bucket for OG Anunoby. He might be in foul trouble, but he's still out there playing good and knocking down the open threes. Jimmy, covered by Fred, kicks it over to Gabe Vincent. He's going to shoot an open 3, and he knocks it down. The Raptors kind of dared him to shoot that one, and he gets it. Back down to a 1-point deficit, 65-64, just under 7 minutes left until the 4th. Fred Van Vliet shoots a long mid-range. Kaplunk. Gets it. What do they say? Splitcack. Knocks down the open mid-range, Jay. Doesn't think twice about it. If he's got no one around him, he doesn't care where he is on the court. He's putting it up. Oh, great perimeter block there by Chris Boucher on Duncan Robinson. They hold on to the ball, though. PJ Tucker has it. Gives it to Jimmy. And Jimmy's looking around, trying to find an option. Oh, wow. Wow. And after I bash PJ Tucker, Jimmy finds him in the post. He gets that little alley-oop push to go. Siakam's got it right now. He's calling for the pick. Chris pulls through. No pick coming. He's waving it off. Drives. Ooh, that was a smooth spin. It's whistled down, but that was a smooth spin move by Siakam. You know, everyone wants to laugh at the spin move, myself included, but that looked pretty nice. Ghetto Pat saying Freddie All-Star. He's preaching the truth right there. Marcel saying we got to be careful. Butler can win this whole thing for them. You know, that's interesting. Jimmy Butler is a guy that, you know, he doesn't tolerate a losing effort. And if his team's lacking, he's going to go out of his way to really like bring the life back into the game for them. So you're right. You can't count out a team with Jimmy Butler. We learned that playing Philadelphia in the second round there in 2019. I mean, I felt like we had a pretty good cushion there late in the game of Game 7. However, you know, Jimmy Butler just doing his thing, drives to the rim late, gets that to go. I mean, you guys know how that game ended. However, Marcel is fully correct to say that you can't count out Jimmy Butler, and we got to keep an eye on him tonight. And Mike Kamina, I knew this would come up at some point tonight. Mike Kamina saying, Josh loving that Heat culture. I always freak out about this. And it's just annoying because, like, if you're going to make me do it again, but I'll give you the brief synopsis of my beef with the idea of Heat culture. Your best years have come from free agency. Even to this date, where did Jimmy Butler come? He's a free agent that wanted to play in Miami. Even Kyle Lowry, it was a sign and trade, but it was designated to go to Miami. Miami is the beach party capital of the world. It's not fair to say, but you get what I mean. It's Miami. People want to play there, especially young pro athletes. It's not like you're trying to carve it out in Canada, the North, where everyone's got, like, they think we live in igloos, right? You're fighting those common stereotypes about Canadians. They don't have those kind of barriers, yet they want to act like they got the most, like, grassroots, like, yo, we built this kind of culture. It's like, yeah, I get you drafted D Wade and did a lot of good things there, but Bosch, James, Butler, all these guys are free agents that have come through and made a difference, and you haven't won a championship in a while. Not since that big banana boat crew was there. I just feel like Heat culture tries to paint it as something it isn't. Like, I get it. They play defense and, like, have fun in the locker room. Like, I get it. But they benefit too much from free agency for me to, like, really subscribe to this idea of Heat culture. But anyways, I always unnecessarily sound off on that. It doesn't really matter. It's just the way teams, you know, want to brand themselves. I just think the Raptors do it better. That's what I'm saying here. But the Raptors got to prove that tonight by getting a win. And like I said, getting to 22-19, that'd be a nice record to have right now. Continue to make some ground up in that Eastern Conference dogfight. That's absolutely what it is. I mean, how competitive has the East been? It is wild to see. We're getting Kyle Lowry's comparison with Fred VanVleet's numbers. Fred VanVleet looking actually considerably better. Those were his 2015-16 numbers that got him, I believe, on a, what was it? It was an All-NBA team that Kyle Lowry ended up on that year. Man, stay posted to see what Fred VanVleet can do. Freddie V currently with the ball, covered by Gabe Vincent, steps back for the three, misses that off the front rim, and Precious Achiuwa there with his fourth offensive rebound of the night. Fred VanVleet comes over to set the pick. I love that. Setting the pick for Siakam, gives it down to Precious. Precious kind of cornered there, and he's getting fouled by Bam. I love that. Get Bam out of the game. Bam's pissed off. He's like, that's not a foul. I don't care. Precious sold it pretty nicely, and then we're hopefully getting him into some foul trouble. Right now, Bam has... He's only got one. Okay, that was his second personal foul, so he's not really in danger yet, but as the commentator's pointing out, that was his rookie. Precious was his rookie, and there you go. They've had a good little battle tonight. Ooh, a bunch of Heat players converge there on Anunoby. He misses the layup, and they're coming back the other way with it. Bam in the post, covered by Siakam. Ooh, great steal there. That's vintage OG. The wing to the point pass, that is vintage OG picking it off. And then Pascal Siakam cleaning up in transition with a dunk. There we go, man. The defense to the offense. The D to the O equals success for the Raptors. It's simple math. Look at the way this roster is built. They got to go out and run the ball. Okay, they are just daring Gabe Vincent to shoot the ball. And he pulls up in the mid-range with absolutely no one covering him and knocks it down. I like how the Raptors dare role players, but that's like 2 times in a row that I've seen where Gabe Vincent just knocks down the open shot. And I'm not a big Gabe Vincent guy, but he's improved a fair bit. Kick ball by the Miami Heat. PJ Tucker laying out there to prevent that baseline pass to Achua. Maybe I should walk back what I said about PJ. I just see sometimes so offensively a liability. Like thinking back to the NBA Finals, like he was out there to run around and play defense. There was nothing offensively happening for him. I remember at one point his player points over line was set at like 0.5. It was like, will he get a bucket this game? I remember I bet on it one game and it didn't even hit. Like maybe that's where this frustration and vendetta comes from, but he is a former Raptor. He plays with a lot of grit and a lot of heart, so I don't dislike the guy. I just think at times maybe a little overrated. Oh, ooh, Anunoby and Gabe Vincent getting into it. What's going on here? Things heating up in Miami. I like that. Don't play around with the Raptors. Don't play around with the Raptors. If you were to find like the toughest rosters in the NBA, the Raptors are some happy-go-lucky guys. Like, they're nice dudes, but, I mean, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Precious Achiuwa, even Fred VanVleet, don't play with those guys. Ghetto Pat saying OG versus Vincent fight. Vincent don't want none of OG. He doesn't want the smoke, guys. OG got into it with, who else was it? Last year. OG got right into it with someone. Oh, it was Rudy Gobert when the COVID outbreak happened. So not last season, but the season before. He was low-key. OG Anunoby saved that whole game from testing positive by stepping Rudy Gobert when he was positive and getting him out of the game. Otherwise, both teams probably would have been positive. Oh, Scotty Barnes blowing the dunk there, but we get the offensive rebound, and they're saying that a shot clock expiration? What's that? Okay, either way, we lose possession here. Fred VanVleet and Nick Nurse losing their minds at the moment, but 69-68 is currently the score in favor of Miami. They are getting the ball back after that. That's a shame, though. Scotty Barnes missing another close opportunity to finish on a bucket there. He's been good, but the touch hasn't been perfect. But speaking of Scotty Barnes, I do have that bet. I'll leave it up on the screen and check his rebounds in a moment. Jimmy drives. He stepped out of bounds there. Gets open for three. And then an offensive foul. Okay. Chris Boucher's clapping his hands. I think he might have drawn something there. And it's on PJ Tucker. So I'm interested to see what happened. Yeah, this has been an awesome game. I'm hearing the announcers say it right now, but both teams playing good basketball, seriously. I'd say both Bam and Scotty have had some moments where it's like, you should have probably finished that, but all in all, it's been a great game, and you can already tell this one will come down to the wire. So guys, if you're in here right now, don't go anywhere. Pascal Siakam misses the high shot off the glass, and we got 110 viewers. So guys, if you're watching this, drop the like spike. Let's get that like number up to 100. We're at 62 right now. I appreciate you guys so much. I always feel the support. You are the best. Jimmy Butler misses that after the pump fake. And Precious Achiuwa just takes it away, taking it like candy from a baby. Chris from three misses that, but he's he's not fouled. Never mind. Oh, Fred from the logo. There we go. Fred VanVleet. Bring me my money. Send that man to the All-Star game. Basically a logo shot. He doesn't care. He will shoot it from absolutely anywhere on the floor. Fred VanVleet, man. Wild. And then, okay, yeah, it was a late call, but I'll admit that Scotty Barnes did just commit a foul. So whoever got fouled there in Miami, I think will be shooting two. So a chance to tie it back up at 71. But right now we do have that 2-point cushion as the Heat only have 69. Hey, I like this, man. We got a whole army of Dennis Rodmans on the team. Marcel Martin saying, Precious Rodman is joining the Rodman clan. That consists of Justin Champagny, Chris Boucher, and now Precious Achiuwa. So Marcel Martin swearing him into the Rodman group here on the Raptors. That is an honor, a wild distinction, and some elite company to be a part of. Crashing the glass is what they do. And shouts out to Marcel for the super chat as always. Graham saying Freddie logo. Marcel Martin saying Fred is hot. He wants blood right now. Dal L saying this game's a dogfight. It really is. Like, I gotta say, I appreciate the way the Heat play basketball because it is really good. Really good. That's a pretty ambiguous way to put it. They do have a defensive-minded approach to the game, which comes from Eric Spoelstra, who is one of the all-time great coaches. You guys almost had me talking about heat culture again. It's just the idea of working with undrafted players. I know Duncan Robinson's undrafted. We don't need to go there. I'm going to drive everyone and myself included crazy. But it's been a great game to watch is the point here. Two very competitive teams fighting for positioning in the Eastern Conference playoffs, which, by the way, I did drop a video on. Go check that out after this game. But it has been a treat to watch, and you guys know this will come down to the last couple possessions, certainly. Ghetto Pat saying Siakam killing too. He's out for blood right now, man. Both of those guys. It is so crazy to think that, with all we've done to build up players on the roster and, even at points make trades and drafting Scotty Barnes, to this moment, the reason we're doing well is largely because of a couple of the guys that helped us win a championship back in 2019. And it doesn't really sound that crazy when you put it like that, but to see Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam just continue each year to boost up their stock a little bit. Let's be real. Siakam did take a step back. He did for a moment. But to see him and Fred now fully at that all-star level, undisputedly, it's a pleasure to watch. It's music to my ears, and I'm so happy about it. These guys have been loyal to Toronto. Toronto's been loyal to them. And right now, it's just a mutual relationship of love. Marcel saying Precious is channeling his inner Champagne. This is Rodmanception here, man. We got too many Dennis Rodmans on the roster, if that's even possible. I mean, I'll take as many guys crashing the offensive glass as possible. And that is one of the reasons the Raptors have gotten so much forgiveness on the offensive end. They aren't a great statistical offensive team. They're not terrible, but they're not great. What really has helped them win games is the fact that they get so many extra chance opportunities. And I can't believe I'm saying this season after last year we could hardly even rebound on the defensive end. So definitely have flipped that narrative and everyone crashes the glass now, which, like I said, music to my ears, love to see it. Jimmy at the line makes his first. 71-70 is the score. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a Udonis Haslem appearance tonight. Yeah, I do apologize if there's any Heat fans in here. I don't know. I swear I'm not this much of an a-hole. I'm a decent guy. I have a respect for the game and who plays it right. I can't stand every free agency seeing players cropped into Miami Heat jerseys. It's why? Every single player. Anytime I open Twitter. Anyways, OG Anunoby drives to the rim really efficiently, but gets swatted by Dedmon. The Heat have the ball back right now. Hero's got it. 71-71's the score. Hero drives, pulls up in the mid-range, misses that, and then Dedmon gets the offensive rebound. You can't tell me you didn't just see Tyler Hero shoot the ball and think it looked a little bit like Kobe. I know that's an out-of-pocket comparison, but there you go, Heat fans. That's one way I'm making it up to you guys. I'm comparing Tyler Hero to Kobe. So that's one way I'll get back into your good books. Marcel Martin saying, and I hate Dedmon. He's a menace out there, man. Just crazy size. Oh, Chris Boucher gets fouled by Dedmon. He's shooting two. Knocks down the first one. There we go. And if he knocks down his second, we will be tied up at 73 with Miami. Coming up on this fourth quarter now, guys. We're getting to the crucial stretch of the game. I really want to win this here. We've lost some close ones this year. Let's come out on top here. And there you go. Chris Boucher cashes it. Tie game. 2:10 left. Tyler throws it over to Jimmy. Jimmy's covered by Scotty Barnes. And then they give it to the cutter Strus, who I think he's undrafted as well. Misses that. Wait, maybe is heat culture a thing? But anyways, Fred VanVleet has it. Gives it over to Justin Champagne. There you guys. You got Rodman back out there on the court. Scotty, he's covered by Hero. Backing in on him, gets double teamed. Oh, they strip him on the double. That was a good double by the Heat. And then Jimmy's bringing it up the court right now. Jimmy Butler in the paint, kicks it back out to Hero, pump fake. Hero drives and gets it high off the glass. Wow, what a move. Miami up by a bucket. Fred VanVleet, you can tell he's trying to get open for three here. Chris Boucher comes to set the pick. Nice pick by Chris. Ooh, and that's an off-ball foul if I've ever seen one. Max Strus catching him up there with like a clothesline. I like that. You guys just see the look in Chris Boucher's eye? He kind of looked back at him and was like, who did that? He's taking notes of whose jersey that was. He's taking notes of jersey numbers. And guys, we got 115 people in here. So if you're watching this, do me a big favor. Drop that like spike. Help out the channel. Do your thing. It's always appreciated. Not quite at 100 likes yet, but we're getting there. York Baller saying, Deadman, take it easy. I think I was looking at the chat when that foul on Chris Boucher happened from Deadman. So I missed that. Maybe something malicious going on here. And Chris Boucher hits the free throw. We are tied up at 75. Chris Boucher currently has, what's he at? He's got 16 and 6. You know, oddly enough, today, actually earlier, I watched the highlights from that game where he was 38 points, 19 rebounds, and had like 3 3-pointers. I just found myself watching that footage again today. So only serving that he comes out and has a really good game tonight versus the Heat. Tyler Hero got a floater. So we are down by a bucket again. And then Fred VanVleet's got on offense for the Raptors. 45 seconds left until the fourth quarter, which is crunch time. You guys don't want to miss that. Precious Achiuwa sets the pick. Fred from the logo again. Misses that off the back rim. Close shot. And then Caleb Martin bringing it up. Shoots that mid-ranger. It doesn't go. And then Hero. He's got 21 points, and that was cold, guys. That was cold. Rises up over Precious Achiuwa and knocks it down. Jeez. That Tyler kid is a bucket. Fred VanVleet, double teamed, loses the ball. The Heat swarming Fred VanVleet right now. And then Tyler Hero, heat check from half. Does not get it to go. That was a cocky shot. And then they missed the second chance opportunity there as well. Actually, I just noticed the clock. I guess that wasn't the cockiest shot in the world, but he was heat checking. He pulled up. He missed that. So right now we are only down by a bucket. Well, 3 points to be specific because Ty hit that 3-pointer. We are going into the fourth quarter within one possession. It's been a great game, guys. I know we are still losing, but the effort's been there. We'll see where this goes, but expect it to be a close one. This game might finish 100-99. And drop your score prediction right now. That's going to be my score prediction. And just so I have it on record, I'm going to throw in the chat. Final. Raps 100 over 99. There we go. That's what I got to say about that. But drop your score prediction in the chat. I want to hear them. Let me know, guys. Speak up now or forever hold your peace. And I'll mention this now briefly. I didn't want to give away too much, but tune into the Mavericks game. It's going to be a good one. I got some surprises up my sleeve for that. I think the community is going to love it. Sean Brooks saying we gonna win. I am going to knock on wood for you, brother, but I agree with you. Let's keep the good vibes going. Manifest a victory here. Where am I at on my bets? I haven't checked that in a little bit. So Fred VanVleet's got to be getting close point-wise. I definitely don't think he's quite there. He's got 19. So let's see. Fourth quarter ahead. Hopefully he can put up some big numbers. Not even just for my bet, but for the win, more importantly. And Scotty Barnes has 5 rebounds, so I need one more from him to do it. But this is an impressively balanced line. He's got 11, 5, and 5. I would like to see some more scoring from Scotty, but he's having a nice game. Not perfect, but decent. He's hit a 3-pointer. He's got a steal. 5 assists is really nice. The only person on the floor right now with more assists is Siakam with 8, and he also has 16 points, 2 rebounds. Chris Boucher with 18 and 6. Some good performers tonight. Shouts out, Sean. Appreciate the love, man. Ghetto Pat saying Scotty game winner. All right. I kind of like the energy that Pat's putting out there right now. Scotty game winner. I can see it. I can see it. German Flow saying Hero is the Raptors' daddy. All right. Keep that energy, German. Keep that energy. We'll see what happens. Just remember, apparently you offered us that guy for not Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry. All right, we got a bunch of predictions here. I'm taking note of these. Very close predictions. No one's really outside of 3-point difference. So here we go. Fourth quarter underway, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this right now, drop that like spike. Help out the channel. And here we go. Tyler Hero shoots and gets it again. Oh, my God. Like, I like Tyler Hero, but this is getting out of hand. Scotty Barnes bringing it up the court for the Raptors. He's hounded by Caleb Martin. Throws it over to Precious Achiuwa, who gets it to OG Anunoby. OG drives, gives it to Pascal. Pump fake, back to OG. Thought about shooting the three, but drives to the hoop instead. Gives it back out to Pascal. They only got 1 second. Shoot that. Misses that. And there we go. Off-ball foul. Chris Boucher just getting right into the interior of the Heat, causing a bunch of chaos. Well, he posted an Instagram photo the other day saying, "Chaos, Chris." That's what's going on right now. Raptors are getting the ball right back. Yeah, Dedmon not looking happy, but based off of what I'm seeing in the chat, apparently there was a little bit of a beef between Dedmon and Hero earlier this game. Maddie Maru saying, how legit were those rumors that we could have had Hero for Lowry? Maddie, I know I just said it, but I don't think they were very legit. I don't think they were giving up Hero, but I could be wrong. But I've heard the same ones. OG misses the 3-point shot. They outlet up the floor. Oh, nice. Great defense. We blocked the Heat, going back the other way. And then that's, okay, the Heat strip it away from Siakam in transition, but it's out off of them last. It's remaining with the Raptors. Taking it from the D to the O. Still a real one in the chat saying too much ISO. A little bit. I'll agree with that. A little bit for sure. The Heat are doing a great job of swarming us on the perimeter, forcing us to drive. They got to stop Fred VanVleet. He's lethal. But right now, 82-75. Jeez, this is getting to be a little bit of a wider deficit than I'd like. Chris Boucher's got the ball. Throws it back out to OG Anunoby, who gets it to Siakam. Siakam's covered by Gabe Vincent. He's telling people to clear out. Oh! Oh! No! Oh my God. Did anyone else just see that? He just folded Gabe Vincent with like one dribble of a basketball. No way. Did someone step on his shoe or something? That was like slow motion tree timbering. Okay, I know we didn't get a made bucket there, and then he comes back and gets one himself. Gabe Vincent. He's kind of been a thorn in our side all night, but did we just... Chris shoots the three. Oh my God, we needed that. Chris Boucher hitting his biggest bucket of the game so far. A very important three-pointer for the Raptors to give him 21 points thus far. Hero drives, kicks it out to Strus. Strus gets it to Dedmon, and Dedmon getting separation from Chris Boucher and the easy bucket. Raptors are coming back onto offense here. Tom Moreau said in the chat, but don't let this one get away, boys. Keep fighting. Chris from three. Misses, and then Pascal Siakam almost with the offensive rebound batted out. Doesn't get it in time. Heat have it now on offense. Hero's feeling himself. You can tell right now. Pulls up in the mid-range. Doesn't get it. Good defense. And there we go. Scotty Barnes getting another... Oh! Oh! Scotty Barnes! Scotty Barnes, he's covered in beer and Gatorade, and he's limping a little bit. What a dunk! Scotty Barnes! Whoo! Gets the rebound to hit my bet. You guys can see there I have 5.5 rebounds, the over for Scotty Barnes. He's got 6, and he takes it off the glass, runs the floor, and just blows up the opposing rim. Oh my God. That's got to be an and one too, no? So potential for a flagrant. Regardless of what happens with the call, at this moment in time, we are down by, it's a 2-possession game, down by 6, 86-80. Scotty Barnes. Holy. Marcel's already saying walk that ankle off. Scotty unleashed. Holy smokes. That reminds me of when he did the 3 dribbles down the whole floor and dunked it. Except this one's an and one, like contested dunk. Not a poster, of course, but that was with authority. Honestly, guys, I don't know if this is a flagrant. It is a foul. If anything, it would go to Hero. But no. I don't, real talk, I don't think it's a flagrant foul. It is a foul for sure, but not flagrant. I don't think the Heat defenders meant to injure him there. For the most part, they just tried to fly by. They didn't really take his legs out or anything. That was just a wild amount of momentum going down in one way. Scotty Barnes. Absolutely crazy. It is still a dangerous play. I just don't know if the intent was there. I mean, we'd hopefully assume not. But let's see what the referees are saying. I try to give non-biased takes as much as I can when it comes to the officiating, but let's see here. I didn't hear the call over the broadcast because, of course, I got my mic going. I don't want any feedback from the TV coming over the live stream, but he is at the free throw line. Let's see if he's shooting one or two. I think if it was a flagrant, he'd be shooting one alone and then one with the rebounders there. So I think that there's no flagrant, just a standard and one play. But Scotty Barnes. Oh, and misses the and one. Gotta get those. Down by 6 points, 9 minutes left in the game. Fred VanVleet's covering Gabe Vincent. I want this win so bad. So bad. Strus shoots the three. Thank God he misses. Dedmon tries to get the rebound, but Siakam there to tap it to Scotty Barnes. OG, give me it. Give me it. OG Anunoby, clutch bucket. It's a one-possession game, guys. Heat haven't ran off yet. OG Anunoby. Thank God he's staying out of foul trouble. Knock on wood. That is a big bucket. Gabe Vincent drives and Siakam reminding him he's his son, taps it away from him, and then Gabe Vincent shoots the three. Never mind. I'm going to shut my damn mouth right now. Gabe Vincent. What? Oh my God. Knocks down the three, restoring a 6-point lead for the Heat. They are just trading shots right now. Wow. Full house doing Miami. This is wild. Siakam. Ooh, almost gets doubled. There you go. Scotty in the corner. Gets it. That is a huge bucket. Scotty Barnes. Maybe some foreshadowing. I forget who said it in the chat, but Scotty game-winning three? I don't know. Wow. What a bucket. Guys, if you're watching this right now, drop a like, man. Keep the good energy rolling. Appreciate you guys. This is crazy. Gabe Vincent with the ball, pulls up in the mid-range. Misses that, thank God, and is rebounded by Barnes. Monster rebound over Dedmon. Barnes coming up the court. Ooh, dealing a little bit. And then to Chris. Chris gets blocked, but he gets back his own miss. And then no foul call made. The Heat come away with the ball. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Caleb Martin. This game is insane. Holy. Someone get me a Gatorade. This is going nuts. Oh my God. Okay, guys. This is the typical issue that I have with every stream where my laptop starts to die. I need to plug it in. I don't have enough outlets in the laptop for this microphone and my charger, so I need to use one with a different port. It's a whole complicated thing, but give me 1 second to change it over. We are on commercial break, but guys, don't go anywhere. This is crazy. Checking out the mic here, making sure it's working. Where are we? Let me see. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Let me know if there's any echo on this one. Sometimes I forget to turn off another device, but I think we're all right. Anyways, guys, we are back. This is nuts right now. This is absolutely insane. I mean, what's going down in this fourth quarter? It's just been right back and forth, highlight dunks, timely three-pointers. It's been wild. And last time we were tuned in, Caleb Martin thrown down a huge dunk. Oh my God, we got Magnetic Knowledge saying this is Scotty Barnes for the win. If you guys missed it earlier, someone in the chat, was it you, Magnetic, said Scotty Barnes game-winning shot? I mean, we're going to manifest that all game because he's playing great, coming up with a huge three-pointer a moment ago for this team. And shouts out to Magnetic for the super chat. And Marcel Martin saying it's not how you start, drum roll, it's how you finish. The Raptors have definitely embodied that recently. We'll get another like spike going in here if you're watching this. Help bring this video up to 100 overall likes. We're at 75 right now, so we are close, but let's get over that hump, guys. I appreciate it so much. The more and more people we get in here, the more and more fun it is. And by playoff time, I want to have all the Raptors Nation on the stream talking and enjoying the game. Soul just saying, too many low IQ plays, shooting themselves in the foot. I kind of agree. We've made some... We're not responding well to double teams tonight. We really aren't. When we're getting doubled by the Heat, they're pretty much getting their way with it. They're either forcing a bad pass or turning us over. Oh my God, I'm getting a replay right now. That Scotty Barnes dunk. That was something else. And looking like he was injured when he got up, but coming and knocking down a three. The game ain't done yet, and here we go. They are back on the court. Let's see what happens. Pascal Siakam with the ball. Gives it right back to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet to Siakam. Siakam drives. Gives it to Scotty. Gets it out to OG. OG shoots and gets it. OG Anunoby. There we go. Oh my God. Oh, it's kind of echoey. Hold on. I think it should be... Let me see here. Yeah, apologies about the audio here, guys. Some people saying I have a little bit of echo. Where am I seeing this? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know if I'm having some issues still. Zach, if you're hearing this, Zach Phillips, Leafs Digest co-host, let me know if I'm sounding okay. I can't really figure out what might be going on with my devices, but Bam Adebayo in the mid-range gets that. It has just been like tick for tack, responding to everything, back and forth the whole game. This is wild. Pascal Siakam with the ball. He's covered by Hero. Throws it over to OG. Kicks it to Fred for the corner three. Misses that. They're really boxing out on Boucher now. They don't want to get him. They don't want him getting any more offensive rebounds. He's been eating those up. To the corner to Strus. Please miss that. Okay. Hits that shot. We're down by 7 points currently with 5:50 left in the game. Come on now. Let's go on a run. Don't let this slip away. This has been an insane game. OG for three. Misses that. And Tyler Hero there to get the defensive rebound for the Heat, and he's off up the court. No. And one bucket for Caleb Martin. No. No. Guys, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. And I got Zach texting me right now, just giving me a review on my audio. I went from the sound condensing speaker to the Yeti, so it might be a little bit more raw, but as long as there's no echo, I think we're rolling. Oh, perfect. They missed the free throw. Raptors are back on their way up the court. We're down by 9 points. We got to do something quick, and Fred VanVleet's calling the timeout. He wants to gather his guys together, get Nick Nurse a moment to speak to the group, and figure out how they're going to approach this final 5 minutes and 30 seconds to hopefully go and get a W, guys. We've played so good. And credit to the Heat. They've played really great, too. This has just been an amazing game. And people in the chat saying, you know, this feels like a playoff game. It definitely does. Just an absolutely wild game. But let me go over some of the stats on the box score quickly. So Precious Achiuwa, 4 points, 14 rebounds, and 1 assist in his return to Miami. So shouts out to Precious. He's having a great game on his way back. Nothing too potent offensively, but doing the things that we really ask him to do. Fred VanVleet, 19, 4, and 3. I don't think he's done yet, but stay tuned. 16, 7, and 6 for Scotty. Shouts out to him. I just took the bets off the screen. I'll put it up one more time. He's hit his part of the bet, so it's just Fred that needs to go get 24. That's 5 more points for him. Like I said, fingers crossed for a number of reasons that he can go out and score those points. OG Anunoby, 13 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and he's 3 of 8 from three-point range, but seemingly hitting some important ones down here in the fourth. And then Siakam, he's got 16, 5, and 10. So another monster double-double for him, and it's coming with the assist. I guess I shouldn't say monster, but you get what I mean. 16 and 10 with assists, like, he's doing everything. It can be the rebounds, it can be the playmaking. He's doing it in so many different ways. Pascal Siakam has really emerged and done a 180 on the season. Let's see. And then Chris Boucher, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 of 4 from three-point range. He's got a steal. Oh, and by the way, Pascal Siakam has 5 steals. I forgot to mention that, but those are really the big performers for Toronto tonight. Man, we just ride the starters so hard. Of course, Chris Boucher's gotten 32 minutes of play, so you like to see that. It's been a great game. I don't know what to say other than our team and the Heat have been going at it, tick for tack. Anytime someone hits a 3, there's either a dunk or a three-pointer on the other end to answer it. It's been wild. And they're playing in front of a sold-out audience right now down in Miami. The energy in the building seems insane. Leafs Digest in the chat saying everyone smash that like button so we can get Goody an adapter for his charger. Please, guys. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but help me out if you can. Drop that like spike. It's always appreciated. And if while you guys are doing that, if you have a chance to go subscribe to Leafs Digest, we are coming out with a ton of content. And I know we're all Raptors fans here, but I'm sure there's some Leafs fans out there too. You guys don't want to miss this season with the Leafs, and the way we're covering it, it's been a lot of fun. So go subscribe to the Leafs Digest if you have not yet. But the Raptors have the ball. It's in Siakam's hands. Siakam throws it down to OG Anunoby, and what a block, but they're saying that was a foul. There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. OG Anunoby will be shooting too, but Bam Adebayo thinks it was a clean block. That's going to be a close one. That's going to be a close one. But OG gets up and goes to the line to shoot too. If we can convert on these, let's keep building the momentum here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, even if it was ball first, he kind of followed through with his whole body. Yeah, that's... Like, if you're going to get ball first, like, you need to kind of fly off to the side a little bit. Like, he just flew right into OG. I mean, maybe my grasp of the rules here is incorrect, but there was a lot of contact there regardless of whether or not the ball was touched first. I guess we'll see. Marcel Martin saying Bam just cost the Heat the game. We'll see about that. Bam's not quite in foul trouble either yet, I don't believe. Last time I checked, he only had 2 personal fouls. He currently has... Okay, hold on. It says he only has 1. So yeah, Bam Adebayo I don't think is in any foul trouble, unfortunately, but he did just send OG Anunoby to the line. So if OG... They're reviewing it to see if this was a foul or not, because Bam Adebayo flew in there, kind of got OG's body as part of the block. I tend to think that it will stand as a foul and OG will shoot the 2, just because even if there was ball first, like, he wrecked him. He flew in there with too much steam. Like, that is sort of a somewhat dangerous play. But I do get why Bam wanted to get up there and contest a shot. Oh, and then Magnetic Knowledge in the chat saying, I'm a San Jose Sharks fan ahead of the Leafs second. Timo just got my boys 5 goals. So Sharks and Leafs fandom, I mean, you must be happy. Patrick Marleau, Joe Thornton, a bunch of former Sharks coming over to the Leafs. Even some rumors maybe a Pavelski coming here at some point, but I don't know about that. But yeah, the Sharks connection with the Leafs, it's definitely there. This is crazy. And we got 130 live viewers. If you're watching this, help me get to 100 likes so I can stop putting this Skyrim arrow up on your screen. I appreciate it so much, guys. All the support is always felt. There we go. Foul stands, 2 free throws. Let's go. So they lose their challenge and a timeout, I believe. We'll take any competitive edge we can get right now. 98-89, the current score. All right, let's see. OG Anunoby shooting his first. Fingers crossed. This is a... Oh! OG! We've been bad from the free throw line. What's our stats at the free throw line? I'm checking this right now because this is... Hits the second one. Thank God. We're 71% from the free throw line compared to Miami, who's 90%. Not good. Bam has the ball on offense for the Heat. Throws it over to Tyler Hero. He's got it. 98-90 the score. Hero drives. Kicks it back out to Strus. Strus in the mid-range. Misses that, and Boucher gets it. That was an air ball by Strus, but Boucher there to corral it, and Fred VanVleet has it up the court. Throws it into Precious Achiuwa. Oh, Precious with a nice little first jab step, and misses that, but gets the offensive board. There we go. Precious Achiuwa taking it himself. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Bold move to let Precious Achiuwa ISO and then basically fight through a double team when you're down by 8 points with 5 minutes left in the game. But hey, if it works, I'm going to sit here and cheer it on. And there we go. Strus misses the 3, but the offensive rebound is grabbed by the Heat. Hero has it now. Gives it up to Jimmy. Jimmy's covered by Siakam. Drives. And then great block by Boucher. And then no. Whoa. Did he get ball there? I hope he did. Boucher looks a little upset. Hopefully we get a replay on this. Is there any chance that you could challenge this and get the ball back? Or at least a jump ball, I suppose. Getting a replay of that Achiuwa bucket there. That's nice. Good for him. I can't really understand why we went for that, but... Marcel Martin reminding the people, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. This game has some life. 98-92, 4:13 left. And there we go. Bam Adebayo misses the first one. I love that. That boy Icy. I apologize for being a little in and out of the chat here. I just got to keep up with this game and stay locked in. This is... sounding like one of the players. I'm dialed in on seeing the end of this game here. So I apologize if I miss anything in the chat. Bam about to shoot his second one. You got to hope he stays cold here. Shoots it. Gets it. Bam's so overrated. With all respect. Anyways, Fred VanVleet picks up the ball here as he's crossing half. Throws it over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam with the ball. They're leaving him open. He shoots the elbow. Jay misses that. Oh, the Heat have been rewarded when they've challenged the Raptors to shoot this game. I hate that. I hate it. Under 4 minutes now. 99-92 the score. Bam has it. Shoots the mid-range. Misses that. Rebounded by Barnes. Scotty's looking up floor. He's got a head of steam. Gives it to Chris. Chris throws it to Pascal Siakam on the baseline. Come on, answer this. The Heat's defense can't lock you up this hard. Out to Scotty. Scotty's got it. Gets it to Fred VanVleet. Jimmy Butler's there to press out, and Scotty shoots the 3. Just misses. Oh, and the rebound by Bam. We don't have an answer for the Miami defense right now. And when they're daring us to shoot it wide open, we're missing it. Man. This is tough. York Baller saying Bam has killed us on boards. You know, we've been competitive. I feel like a lot of it just comes down to hitting an open shot, right? You know, inversely, when we've dared them to shoot open shots, Gabe Vincent's been knocking them down. But for some reason, you know, when the Miami Heat defense backs up a little bit and lets us shoot it, like, we're not hitting it at all. Ridiculous. Mike Kamina saying, Masai has emphasized winning. I trust he will make necessary moves to improve the team, but at the right price. I guess, I'm so riled up right now over this. It was a great game. The whole game has been much closer than it is right now, but in this crucial stretch, we're letting it slip. Pascal Siakam with 5 steals tonight, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 16 points, doing a little bit of everything. Shouts out to him. Spicy P deserves to be an all-star. Hold on and believe, guys. Hold on and believe. Ghetto Pat saying we needed Gary Trent Jr. tonight. You know what? Maybe we don't. This game's not done yet, but I agree with you. He would definitely help. Because right now we just can't hit these open shots, and Gary Trent Jr. can do that. I always say he's our most natural offensive player. Got that silky stroke on the ball. Strus shoots a deep 3, misses that. Strus's form is so he doesn't have a quick release, and it's really awkward to watch, but he's a good shooter. Anyways, Strus misses. Van Vliet has it right now in offense for the Raptors. He's covered by PJ Tucker. Kicks it out to Pascal Siakam. Siakam driving. Just misses that, and there we go. Chris Boucher there to get the putback. That is big. 99-94. You need a defensive stop here. Absolutely need it. This is crazy, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this, drop a like spike. We're about 15 likes away from 100 on the video. Help me get there. I appreciate it so much. Strus drives, kicks it back out to Hero. Hero to Strus. Strus the 3. Miss it, please. And he does. And then that's out of bounds off the Heat. Yeah, Jimmy trying to plead his case, but he knows that's not accurate. Raps are getting the ball back. We got the defensive stop we needed. Time to go and get a bucket. Pat in the chat, I agree with you, man. We still in this. We are still in it, man. Do not go anywhere. Fred Van Vliet picks up the ball as it rolls over half. He needs every second left in this game to do what he wants to do. Siakam throws it down to OG Anunoby, who's covered by Strus. Backing in on Strus. Rising up. Oh, good defense by Strus. OG Anunoby just forcing it a little bit. I don't want to say you're not that guy, but... Oh, Fred Van Vliet with a clutch steal. Up the court to Siakam. The flush. The defense to the offense. The D to the O. Success for the Raptors. That's what it equals. Flames are on. Oh my God. One possession game. 99-96. A minute 35 left in this. Tyler Hero has the ball for the Heat. He dribbles to his left. Throws it down to Bam. And Tyler Hero's smooth with the ball. Bam Adebayo goes and he's fouled and misses the end. I can't believe I said Bam Margera. He misses that, but he will be shooting 2, I believe. Wow. Bam's gotten, or what's Bam have for rebounds tonight? I'm curious. So for rebounds, Bam has, why isn't it popping up? Stats, He's only got 7 rebounds. I think we've been pretty competitive on the glass. This is just a matter of hitting open shots. Well, guys, we'll see what he does here at the line. But as it stands at the moment, the Raptors are challenging this. Let's see. Maybe they're just doing this to get a timeout and just really, throw a Hail Mary to try and get the ball back. But let's see. I'm not sure if Nick Nurse actually has a case here, but we'll see. I need a replay on it. Ghetto Pat saying accidental foul. Bam flopped. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. He does intrude a little bit into the lane as Bam drives, but yeah, that left leg of Siakam kind of sticks out. It's like a very soft foul, and Bam definitely did sell it. He reaches in a little bit. I think this one's going to stand, guys. I got to be honest with you. I don't have the heart to sit here and lie to you during a close game. Damn. All right, well, we'll get word from the referees in a moment to get the actual verdict here, but let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It is a very soft foul. I mean, it's coincidental contact, basically, but just the extension of that left leg a little bit, and Siakam did kind of put that arm in. I don't have the heart to lie to you guys in a close game. I think this might stand. So let's prepare for the worst here. If Bam goes to the line and shoots 2 and he hits 2, you're looking at 101-96 the next time the Raptors get the ball back. The referee going over and talking to Coach Nurse. I like Gary Trent Jr.'s fit tonight. That's a nice shade of green. Raptors are a drippy team. All right. I believe the foul stands. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Bam Adebayo will be shooting 2 at the free throw line. And guys, we're at 87 likes overall. If you guys can do me a big favor and propel this thing to a 100 like status, I would appreciate that so much. Helps the video get re-recommended, all that good stuff. Okay, so it's not a shooting foul. Never mind. Scratch what I'm saying. So this is pretty good news for the Raptors. Potential to keep it a 1-possession game if they can get a stop here. 12 on the shot clock for the Heat. Heat are in the bonus. Butler has it at the top. Butler backing in on Scotty, shoots it, misses that thankfully, but then Bam Adebayo with the offensive rebound. They have another fresh 12 seconds. Tyler Hero has it. Driving. And misses that. Good defense. Good defense and way to strip it away. We're in the fast break. Oh, no. Scotty waited a little bit too long on that pass. He waited for the defender to bite, and then he threw it to Siakam, but that pass could have came maybe a second earlier, whatever. At least we get fouled. We are in the bonus. Now we're in the bonus. We're going to be inbounding that. That's tough. Smart foul by the Heat, I guess. Pascal Siakam has the ball. OG Anunoby now with it. Driving. OG! Timeout. Jump ball. Okay. OG Anunoby's driving me a little crazy right now. This is where I'm like, I get that we all want to talk about his ability as a ball handler. In an ideal situation, he does not handle the ball for you. He plays off ball, hits open threes, runs the floor, does all that stuff. But there's been like 3 possessions here in the fourth quarter, maybe even like the final 5 minutes or so, where he's tried to back someone up, got double teamed, lost the ball, or shot an air ball. Like he's got to be set up. I like the idea of OG being a ball handler, but I don't think that's the best part of his game. Let him play to his strengths. OG wins it back to Scotty Barnes, who keeps it. Oh, no, he steps out of bounds. It's going to be Heat ball. It's so tough not cussing on this stream, especially in moments like this. We've got 161 live viewers. Drop that like spike, man. Help me get to 100 overall likes on the video. All right, Raptors, go get me a steal off the inbounds here. And they don't. It goes to Jimmy Butler. So you just need a defensive stop here. Simply put, it has to happen in order for you to have a chance to win this game. Gabe Vincent back over to Jimmy. Jimmy drives, gets open, throws it to the PJ Tucker. Pain. Just... Why, of all people, PJ Tucker buries us? What the heck? Like, what? No. I don't even know what to say right now, guys. You know what? We forced PJ Tucker to shoot an open 3. I'll take our bets with that. We dared Gabe Vincent to shoot it tonight. He's burned us. If we're going to dare one other guy on the Miami Heat roster to do it right now, I'm happy it was PJ. And then we end up living and dying by that. And to be honest, we didn't really dare him to shoot it. We had to rotate on defense, which is why it happened. But at the end of the day, I can live with an open 3-point shot for PJ. It burns us. So we're down by 6 with, what is it, probably about like 20-something seconds left. It's a shame, guys, because this was a great game. It was a great game. The whole way through. Just some offensive frustrations down here in the last few minutes. And I don't want to harp on OG and Anunoby. He hit some big shots tonight, played pretty decent, but just poor decision making with his offensive approach relevant to the clock. Like, given where we are in the game right now, I don't think it was a great idea. And the same can kind of be said about what Precious Achiuwa there, what happened with him. He basically attacked the double team, missed his shot, and was lucky enough to get the rebound and put that back. But there's some debatable offensive approaches right now in the final 5 minutes for the Raptors. The Miami Heat's defense has absolutely stifled us. 20 seconds left. 102 to 96. The Raptors are inbounding the ball. Siakam will be the inbounder. Siakam has it, throws it over to Scotty. Fred VanVleet from the Tangerine logo gets it to go. Freddie V. All right, Fred. Keeping this game alive. Did we not just foul? What's going on here? Okay, yeah, finally they call the foul, so they'll be shooting 2 here. I mean, we need them to miss both to have some life. So this seems relatively unlikely. But let's see. Fred VanVleet knocking down 3. You love to see that. And let me just remind everybody, these were my bets for the night. I had Fred VanVleet over 21.5 points. And I think that brings him to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I thought the line was a bit higher. Because that, I think... There we go! Guys, I'm acting like nothing just happened. Okay, Miami just hit the free throw. I always would rather the Raptors win than me hit my bet. But it's very clear at this point the Raptors have lost. And my bet hit. Because of that Fred VanVleet because of that Fred VanVleet 3-point heave from the Tangerine logo. 22 points for Fred. He does it. Okay, man. I'll take it. Fred, bringing me my money. That's unreal. If you guys want to see our bets beforehand, this was a plus 210 hit. So that is over triple your money back on the bet. I always post them on Twitter beforehand. I'll commentate this last quick second here. Fred VanVleet has the ball, shoots another 3, and misses that one, and the game is over. It's a final score of 104 to 99, but the guys need to be keeping their heads up after this one because it was a hard-fought game. But in addition to my Fred bet, Scotty Barnes also wound up with how many rebounds? I think like probably 8. Yeah, he had 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So we hit on that bet, guys. Yes, I'm happy on that. Mustafa saying congrats on your bet. Thank you, man. But we'll switch up the topic quickly back to the Raptors game right now because, I mean, the fact that the Raptors have just lost. This is disappointing, really unfortunate. But hey, I love the momentum and the grit to fight back all game. We were doing a great job with that. We ended the first quarter up, which we haven't done in a long time, even through our winning efforts. There was some redeemable things here, but all in all, you got to look at our offensive decisions in the final 5 minutes or so of the game and really just shake your head. Like, it's difficult. I can't rationalize the shots we were taking, the kind of drives we were doing. The ball didn't seem to find Pascal and Fred nearly enough down the stretch. It is what it is, you know? And I don't want to bash on OG or Precious too hard because both of those guys had... actually, I can't bash on Precious at all. Just pretend I never even said that. OG and Anunoby, there was some debatable moments there. He hit a big three-pointer to keep us in it, but I think we need to revise the way we look at OG's strengths. Let's let this man play off ball. I don't think we need to have him be a ball handler, of course, and prove that as your skill, but like I don't really even want to use it on the court. Like, let's let the other guys facilitate and play make. OG Anunoby is a guy that isn't still great at creating his own offense, even though he's gotten better at it every single year. But however, I'll chalk this up as a good character loss, and the only reason I can call it a character loss is because, you know, this is a team loaded up and ready to win, as someone pointed out in the chat, and we are a team that is recently out of the lottery, retooling, but still, in my opinion, poised to make the playoffs this year. But I will take this. It is what it is. I didn't want to see it end this way, but I have to respect the effort from both teams, and it was so much fun to watch, guys. I was going nuts all live stream here. It was so much fun, and everyone got me to 105 likes. Thank you for getting me up on the likes here. The like spikes are paying off, and guys, this was a lot of fun. Let me look through the chat quickly to make sure I'm not missing anything. Ghetto Pat coming back in saying we need Gary back. It definitely looks like it. It would help. I mean, we weren't hitting open shots. Gary will, and definitely missing him a little bit right now. People complaining about the refs a whole ton. Tom Moreau saying I'm leaving this up to Masai here. It's in his hands. Amen. Faith in Masai. Faith in Masai. Well, overall, what a roller coaster of a game. Andy in the chat saying we need a center. It's weird. It's that weird place between, and Tom Moreau and I talk about it sometimes. It's like a weird, ground between wanting a mobile guy that can press out on perimeter shots, because clearly the Raptors like that. They've used a lot of that. And also wanting a 7-footer. I think that we have enough guys that acquiring a 7-foot center who can play traditional 5-ball will be big for us, and I think we still need that. But I think there's also merit to having a positionless team, even though right now it hasn't fully materialized. However, these are all debates that Masai and his management team will be going through, and we have a lot of faith in them. So I'm very, very convinced that they will come to the right answers here. And guys, like I can't even, articulate, just even seeing some of the positive things come in. Sometimes I'm stuttering, I'm sweating, I'm like having technical difficulties on the stream. But the thing that I love about this community at Raptors Digest is, it's one of the most wholesome, for real. Ben and Riker have done a great job of putting a product out there that people have loved, and I just appreciate you guys so much standing by me and really making these things a lot of fun. So shouts out to you guys as always, and don't miss next stream because I got a surprise coming for you guys during there. And you know what? Until that time, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to pump out some more videos on the Leafs and Raptors Digest. Definitely tune into those. But until that point in time, I am signing off.